Hobby Baseball 12-box case, pick your team break number 4. We did roll Pelicans by the box. Everybody knows the rules. One bite, everybody knows the rules. Dr. Danimal, anybody can guess. You do not have to be in the break. Whenever I do those player guesses for break credit, and I opened up a jumbo. Motherfucker. That's all right. Getting ahead of myself. Should we just do the jumbo? Free upgrade. That was a free upgrade on that one. That was a free upgrade. Okay, here's the hobby. I hate opening these. No really good way to do it. Alright, now we got the hobby, baby. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. What's up, Chef Sam? Make sure I do make sure there's a $100 credit giveaway on this break, so make sure I do that. This is box 1 through 6, 7 through 12. So box 1 here for Yankees by the box. Yeah, I'll probably just sell those to people that want boxes. So if you want a hobby box or a jumbo box, let me know. Personal box shipped to you. Hobby or a jumbo. It's not probably don't have any time to open them up live, but if you wanted them shipped to you, if you wanted them shipped to you, $5.90 on the jumbo and $300 on the hobby. I think I'd have to double check my hobby count, but I know I got jumbo. Yeah, $5.90. Looks like blowout $6.10. Shipped. Yeah, like anytime you guys want boxes, I don't always have. Sometimes I only get like sealed cases or whatever. So sometimes I don't have like a good supply of stuff to do ship out sealed boxes. But yeah, anytime you guys like if there's a product and you want a box, yeah, like let me know, and usually there's people that'll buy boxes off of me. Pretty much most releases I'm shipping people out boxes. So yeah, like if you wanted a personal box of, Bowman or whatever, let me know, and you can buy one off of me. Send me an email, buy one off of me. I'll ship it to you sealed. Yeah. Jumbo $5.90. That I don't have. I do have 2019 update. I have 2019 update jumbo and hobby, but I don't have any, none of that. So yeah, keep that in mind if there's something, you know, something you're looking for. I don't have any loose boxes of Noir. I don't think so, at least. Yeah, I don't have any loosies on Noir. And I didn't get that much Noir anyways. Like some products, for instance, like if I only get like 4 cases of something, then I won't sell boxes because like we need them for group breaks. But stuff that I get like an ample supply of, Contenders, Draft Picks Football, or Bowman, where I get a pretty good supply of it, I'll sell loosies. No, that's not what I said. I'm posting up cases of Bowman. I just said I'm not posting a whole bunch up all at once. The jumbo case on the website, I don't know when it's going to go. I'm going to post up more Bowman once I'm done with this break if somebody reminds me. Fast break, I counted up, I think I have 13 boxes of fast break. So based off of how I'm doing those mixers on the website, 2 fast breaks in each one, I can do 6 of those mixers. So that would leave me with 1 loosie. So yeah, I mean, if you wanted a loose box, I would have 1 loose box. So Cameron for the Tigers, Atomic. So I would have 1 extra Mosaic fast break. I'm not sure on the price. I'd have to look. If you could text me or email me tomorrow, man. But it would probably be somewhere around like. Usually I try to undercut, blow out by a little bit, depending on the product. You know, 10, 20 bucks or something. Quinn Cotton for the Reds, base autograph. Oh yeah, we got that autograph last night that didn't have a freaking auto on the card. That was crazy. But yeah, if you're gonna buy them from somebody, if you're gonna get a personal box, might as well ask me and see if I got it. Who is box number 1? Eric. Bobby Witt Jr. 236 out of 499 refractor. KC Royals. J Rim. I forget what his name was. Who was that guy? I forget what his name was, but it seems like that's happening. It happens. It's not like the first time it happened with that guy. That same dude. This looks like he didn't auto some of the cards. I don't know. It's weird. Clark. How much for a Project 2020 Griff? The one that just came out that had like almost 100,000 print run. Dude, I haven't even opened up my Ben Baller Trouts. So Ben Baller Trouts, which are going for like 150 or whatever they're at now. I don't even know. There's shifting, but I haven't even opened mine up, and no one has came through with the 101 yet. At least they haven't said about it yet. So I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, it's a long shot, 36,000 printed. But what if I pull the 101 Ben Baller Trout, dude? That sucker's going up on eBay faster than fucking... Alright, that was the first box. No Yankees. Eric, you're going to get some chrome, though. Yeah. Yeah. I bought a whole bunch of those. Yeah, let me see. I see what you're saying, Evan. All right, box number 2 is lefty. Obviously, that's not something I normally do, but let me figure out something for you. And I'll get back to you. I agree. I probably wouldn't go that route, the normal shipping route, you know. So let me come up with something for you. If you don't hear, whenever you if you don't hear back from me by like noon tomorrow, say something. Resend me an email, text message, something. All right. Yeah, well, the artist proofs, no, the artist proofs are numbered out of whatever, and then also they randomly insert a 101 out of the print run. So out of the whole print run, somebody's getting a 101 gold frame on those Project 2020. So like that's why like buying those, like people are pre-selling them for like, you can pre-sell for like $17, and people are like, oh, 17 bucks, it's $19.99. I only want one. It's $19.99 on the website, so I'm saving a couple bucks. Yeah, but what's happening is those people are doing that, so it increases their shot at pulling a 101. And then you save $2 or $3, but then you have no shot at a 101. Stupid, but people do it. But either way, yeah, I bought like 30 or 40. I want to say 40 Ben Baller Trouts, which is obviously a killer deal now. But I haven't opened up. I opened up one because I wanted to see what was in the package. But I don't know, man. Who knows? That'd be crazy if there is in there. I think they're going to go up because the Griffey just went for almost 100,000 print run. Everybody thought 36,000 was crazy high on the print run. Not so much now. Yeah, I'll let you know, A-Rod. Right now, I'm not selling any of them. I'm just kind of playing it out, you know. I'm just kind of seeing how the things progress over the next couple of weeks on them. But yeah, eventually I'm going to be selling them for sure. See ya. Yeah, Ben Baller Trout. Of course, you'll do 20 plus ship now. They're like $150. I was pumped up because I bought 40, right? Dominguez. They were 189. All right, so Dominguez Chrome lefty. Open them up live. I was thinking about it. I just figured maybe later on tonight if we like slow down. It doesn't seem likely, but I do want to. Maybe I will one of these days. But I bought 40 of them. Dominguez paper lefty. I bought 40 of them. I was like, man, everybody's gonna be going after these. You know, it's like I bought some just because I figured they were cool. Just like those Jeters. Those Jeters that I was giving away for free in breaks, I was adding them to breaks. I forget what breaks I added them to. And people, won some of them. I forget what break I added those Jeters to. Those Jeters are like 200 now. And at the time, they were just me giving away like $20 card. But now they're 200. Bello for the Padres base auto. Or I'm sorry, the Brewers base auto. But the But yeah, I was like, just buy, worst case scenario, they don't go crazy high in value, and I just do some, giveaways. A $20 card, people will like them, do a little giveaway on them, no big deal. But then boom, now they're like they were 200. They dipped a little bit, but that's not going to stay for long. Short Ridge to 25 orange for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, it looks bad. I could totally see it happening. It is very... it's not suspect, because I don't think there's any sort of, shitty dealings going on like that. Franklin Perez to 250, purple paper. But, yeah, because he bought a whole bunch. It is just unfortunate for other people. That's all I got to say is, he did buy a bunch of them. So, if he gets his own 101, the artist gets their own 101. It's like, okay, he bought a bunch of them. But I will say it is kind of like, the other people that bought those, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of a kick in the nuts, Atomic to 150. Yeah. I don't think any weird shit was going on, but it is kind of a kick in the nuts. But all right, so what I was saying. So yeah, so I bought 40 of them. I was like, and then boom, they went up. So I was like, all right, the next one I'm gonna go hard on, and of course it's that really nice Griffey one at that point it was like everybody knew, buy as many as you can because these are going up, right? Atomic, another Yankee after having nothing in the first one. So I was like, all right, so I bought 130. I bought 130 of those freaking I was like, what is that? That's almost $2,000. 130, no. How much is it? That's 2,600, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Quick math in my head. I was like, I'm gonna go hard. I'm either buying a new car or I'm giving away 130 free cards, right? So the Griffey print run was high. Yeah. So the Griffey print run was super high, but it's all good. Like I said, worst case scenario, I give away, a couple of those $120 cards. But hey, if they go up, but the thing is the Project 2020 series is so large. We're not even halfway through it all. So, it's hard to speculate right now when we're not even through it all. Yeah, no, that's what I feel. I agree, Jeff. That's why I'm just kind of I haven't sold any of my cards, and I don't have them all. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I have a crap ton of them. I just kind of just been picking and choosing, and but I did go hard on it because I figured, all the other ones have. I knew the print run was going to be high, but we're not even halfway through the series. So I went hard. Like I said, I bought 130 of them. Yeah, not even a quarter. Buy tonight before tomorrow when people get paid. What do you mean, buy what tonight? Yeah, so I know it's every night we're talking about these Project 2020s, but it's crazy as it sounds. Maybe not right now, but it's kind of like printing cash. You bought these cards for 20 before I even got my bin ballers shipped to me. They were 200. They dipped a little bit, but they were 200. All right, Lefty, you got 3 cards in there. All right, box 3 is going out to Jim. Oh, really? Oh, shit. Let me write this down. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think initially, and of course, I'm gonna think it's a good idea whenever these are like going for way more money. But initially, I did think it was gonna be stupid. But that was before we really got to see any of the cards. And then like the artists are like really interacting with people in the hobby on social media, so that's like really nice. Like overall, it's been like a great experience. People are making money. It's some of them. It's like legit, like changing people's lives. Like, you know, if you bought even 5 of those, that first trout that came out, you bought 5 for $100. Now you got freaking 10 grand. It's crazy. Now my hair is going to dry all weird. I'm pretty sure, I think PA is supposed to like open up tomorrow, like fully open up, I think. I need to get my freaking haircut, but everybody's going to be getting their haircut. Topps Hall of Fame. Depending on what time it is. Oh, don't put that on me. I see how you are. I see how it is, Brad. I see how it is. Put that on me. Well, I was going to buy it and make 10 grand, but Rodriguez Atomic, Baltimore. Send me a Zion. Yeah, I know, honestly, me too. Who would have thought? Who would have honestly thought? Adam Hill for the Brewers, blue, 28 out of 150. Brewers going out to Dane. But, yeah, it is crazy. It is crazy. I'm just happy, even on how many, if I bought 40, somebody do the math real quick. If I bought 40 Ben Baller Trouts, and even if I get 150 for each one, how much is that? It's one, I paid, wow, just to say, round up, say I paid 20, so it's 130. 130, 26, that's 5,200. I made $5,200. That might not be exact, but that was quick mental math. $5,200. Nick Allen to 125 shimmer for the Oakland A's. 6 grand. Okay, 6 grand. 6 grand basically. And all I did was go to the Topps.com, buy it, and that's it. No, I think there's 400 of them. That Project 2020, I'm pretty sure there's 400. right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, and I bought other ones too. Other ones that are up to like 300 and stuff. I forget which ones which ones I got, but those Jeters, like I said, I gave away. I think I gave away 8 of them, and now they're like 200 bucks. So I gave away like 1,600 bucks. Wow, that's crazy. Newman to 499. Sky blue paper for the Pirates. Yeah, I mean, I feel like anybody would have been pretty scared to invest like 10 grand into this on the first 10 or so, you know? It would have been pretty scary to do that. That would have been like, who would have thought to do that? I know that some people that is the reality for some people, but who would have freaking thought? But well, I guess we'll see how it goes. Guess we'll see how it goes. At least, I mean, it's so far it's fun, exciting. I mean, people are making boatloads of money on it. I mean, it's really no. I mean, there are some negatives, like people are making negatives, like this, you know, eBay sellers. All right, that was Jim, no Yankees on that one. Box 4 is J-Rim. It's like eBay sellers canceling orders whenever price goes up and shit like that. Grimy stuff like that. But other than that, I mean, really, there's like worst case scenario, you got nice Project 2020 cards that you paid only 20 bucks for a card. You know. But all right, we need something here. We're only a couple boxes in, but come on. Sorry, Jim. Sorry, Jim. Somebody posted a meme that had like it was like Ultra Pro whenever they see the Griffey print run of like 100,000. What if it is, dude? How much you think Baller Trout goes for? Knowing everything that we know right now. 10 grand? But then like Ultra Pro, think about Ultra Pro. I mean, yeah, they're paying like those freaking one touches are a couple bucks a piece. 100,000. Kellenic Atomic. Oh, this is like an hour and 30, dude. These hobby cases are no joke. Didn't really want to start off with Bowman, but it was a necessary evil. I enjoy Bowman. I enjoy Bowman, but I know how some people feel about it. Bryce Ball for the Atlanta Braves, base autograph. Yeah, I haven't looked at what any of the other 101s have sold for. This is total just like guesstimate, but if I got it though, Poppy's getting a new pair of shoes. No, for real, check this out. For the Marlins, 130 out of 499. They got these, my wife got me these shoes. I think it was Christmas. No. Trying to remember when. It wasn't, it was definitely a couple months ago. Yeah, maybe it was Christmas because that's these like Nike West Virginia shoes. Like it says like Hail West Virginia inside, has like it has the Nike logo on there too, but it also has like a West Virginia logo on the heel and stuff like that. They look pretty nice. I'm sure they have them for other schools too. But I was like, these are like one, not only is it West Virginia, so I think it's cool. It's not like overly West Virginia. Like I'm not walking around with like big, you know, team color, big bright team color shoes on or something like that. But they're like, it's like a subtle West Virginia fan shoe. It's Nike. They're nice, but man, they're like super comfortable, super nice looking. Like one of the nicer pairs of shoes that I've gotten in a while. So I was like, buy me like 3 pairs of these. Like just buy me 3 pairs, so then I'm good for a little while. Whenever a pair goes bad, I already have it. And they were like all out of stock. It's pretty sad. Or they don't have my size 11. Very sad. Starberries. Yeah, there you go, Brandon. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I said, it's not too bad. The only problem, you know, it is like anything that's over an hour, or even stuff that approaches it is like an hour. Like an hour for a break is pretty much like, is really like the max. Like Jumbo hits you at about an hour. Hobby is a little bit longer than that if it's only one person doing it. And I'm even going pretty fucking fast. Hour and a half, you know. That's, you know, just people lose interest, and there's only one auto per, but the value is for show in there. Hence why we're filling them up. Okay, sorry, J Rim, nothing in box 4. Box number 5, Brandon. That would be crazy, dude. But we got plenty of stuff to do as soon as we're done with this. Like I said, as soon as we're done, I'm going to try to fill up 1, possibly 2 of those NT first off the line footballs. Then we're going to go last case of Noir basketball. I believe my other case of Noir was shipped today, overnight. But, you know, just the current state of everything. Who knows if that'll actually get here today or Monday, but I should have another case tomorrow. Obviously, I'll let you know on that. Those first off the line Noirs that are on the website, those are the last ones that I got. So running pretty low on the Noir, but like I said, as soon as we're done with this, first off the line NT football, 1 box, possibly 2 boxes of that. Then we're going to try to get that Noir basketball case number 3 filled up. the last case on the website. It's already in single digits. Might as well get that filled up. And then we're going to do 15 multi-sport, NT multi-sport. It's already full. So we got to get that going. And then at that point, I'll take a look. We'll take a gander at the website. We'll take a gander at the time. And we'll make best judgment and see what we can do after that. But for the first couple of breaks, that's what we're doing. And I'm trying to do ones that are a little bit quicker after doing a longer one here. Super Dominguez, I haven't heard anything about it. The auto or non-auto. I didn't see anything about it at least. Dominguez paper. It's usually a good sign. See something orange. Not gonna be the auto, but I do see something orange. Bello again for the Brewers. This time refractor number 499. Brewers. I think that's the third freaking Brewers autograph. For the Twins, Orange Shimmer, 17 out of 25. Minnesota Twins going out to Mike Black. No paper. Only paper that I'm pulling out on this is a couple of the top Bowman first guys. So like Dominguez, Bobby Witt Jr., just a handful of them. Just spun that around. Dominguez Chrome. But basically no paper, which is how I always do Bowman. But there are a couple guys that I'm pulling out. You might be able to even see me do it during the break here, but for the most part, no paper. Atomic Robert for the White Sox, number to 150. Who knows? That was a nice little pack there for Chrome. Atomic Andrew Vaughn for the White Sox. Brandon. I think you got a paper and a chrome. Box 6 is Evan. Yeah, they're dipping a little bit. Atlanta Braves with another autograph. How do you say this guy's name? I'm gonna try it. Paulina? Probably way off. How do you say this guy's name right here? Braves with another hit, Jeremy T. Dude, I swear I had this lighting thing on my screen figured out, but apparently, it looks alright, but sometimes it gets out all that whitening. Whatever. Joey Bart for the Giants, number to 125. Paulini. My biggest thing is, like, I'm terrible at pronouncing stuff, but if I hear somebody say it, Casas to 4.99, sky blue paper for the Red Sox. If I hear somebody say it, then I'm golden. Dominguez International Chrome, or whatever they call these ones. Evan P. That's what I need to do. Atomic, not numbered. Junior. $144 out of $250 purple paper. Rosario for the Twins. All right, we're at the halfway point. We have hit the halfway point. We'll take a quick gander at the website here. Noir is down to 7. NT first off the line football is down to 7. That's the one that we're going to try next. So grab your spots on that one. NT first off the line number 9 down to 7. Noir basketball case down to 7. Looking good. We're looking good on a couple of these for sure. Nice. Okay, so that one was Evan P. Box 6, box number 7, going out to the Lou Dog. Oh, give it to us. Purple. Who had Oakland? Our Throne. Six out of 250. Pawasan. 6 out of 250. Purple. That's what I'm talking about. He's in every box. He does tend to show up a little bit more than some of the other guys. Mendoza to 499 for the National Sky Blue paper. Yep. Yep. Dominguez Chrome. This is box number 7 going out to the Blue Dog. It is true though. Tomic Delbeck for the Red Sox. That's why it was looking a little funky there. There we go. Knew something was off. There's my pretty face. Yeah, we'll probably do that other jumbo case tomorrow. I mean, maybe we have some more time tonight. I'm not sure how it's going to go, but we'll probably do that other jumbo case that's on the website tomorrow. Once I'm done with this one, I'll probably post up another hobby. Dominguez Chrome. And then once we do that jumbo, I'll post up another jumbo. Six 1 out of 75 for the Padres, yellow paper. as paper. Yeah, the NT first off the line basketball. What's the, so it starts at 30 grand, but what's the bottom? What's the floor price? What's the floor price on that guy? Is it 15? Starts at 30, goes down to 15. Is that what it is? I looked real quick, didn't see it. 7,500. Okay, that's more like it. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Pretty sure, what were, I think they were 1,500 last year. First off the line, 1,500. I think I got a box or two. Might have got a couple, actually. I might have got a couple. Right on, Lou Dog. Yeah, you got, what, a paper, and 2 chromes, I think. This was 12, 11, 10, 9. Box number 8 here is Squints. There you go, Squints. Yeah, it's obviously not going to go for 30, but it's, yeah, I mean, if cases are going to come out of the gate at 16, again, I'm not entirely sure, but if cases come out retail-wise at 16, so that's what, 4,000 a box. Honestly, it's got to probably hit that floor price. I mean, there's no way these boxes go for... No way. All right, and again, 2020 Contenders Draft Picks Football, noon tomorrow. Getting posted on the website. We'll be shipping, so I got a sticky note to remind me. I'll post it up noon tomorrow. Comes out tomorrow. It's going to be NFL pick your team style. The teams are in college uniforms, but it's going to be NFL pick your team. So I got to kind of brushing up on the NFL rookies a little bit. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably know it more better than I do, actually. I'll probably do what I did last time and try to pay somebody that pays attention the whole time and like could help me out and tell me teams on guys. That'd be awesome. Cardinals available tomorrow? Yeah, they'll be available tomorrow. The filler is going to be the Bengals. Imagine that. The freaking Bengals. Bengals will be fillered. Bengals will be fillered. And we will do pick your team half case at a time. Half caser at a time. I think I'm going to set it up half casers. So I don't know how many. I'll probably post up maybe like six, maybe 8 of those half case PYTs. Maybe 8 of them. The Bengals. Yeah, Dolphins will be second highest for sure. Yeah, Dolphins will be second highest. Adam Hall, Atomic, Baltimore. But like I said, we'll do it half case style. NT first off the line football, 1 box. 1 box NT first off the line football, and then Noir. And then I'm doing the 15 NT multi-sport that's already full. Yeah, first off the line NT football, then Noir. Atomic, Kraus, number to 150. Dude, there's a place where I used to live, a place called Kraus's Cafe. Tiny little place right on like the main strip. But it's always like jam packed for breakfast and stuff. Super good, crazy good. Krause's Cafe. Cooper Johnson, atomic autograph for the Tigers. 40 out of 100. 40 out of 100 Tigers going out to Squints. Squints on the Yankees box and Squints with the Tigers. It's also a place called place where town I grew up in, smaller place, right on the highway, Dean's Diner. Shout outs to Dean's Diner. Super dirty, but also super good. It's pretty dirty. Valamont to 125 for the Twins. It's pretty dirty. And it's honestly, the food's really not that good either. It's straight up the epitome of diner food, but it's also like crazy cheap. Not bad for the Marlins in this one. 15 out of 25. That's orange paper. A-Rod with the Marlins. Super dirty, but also super good. No. And like the all the waitresses have to wear, they're all in white. They're all in like white, like nurses outfits. Okay, super weird because you're working with food. So like, and it's like all these like dirty like old ladies are like, they're dirty. Like, you know, she just got done puffing on a cigarette out the back window. She come and take your order. But at the same time, it's like a hit in that town, dude. Like, it's a hit. Like, I know after football games and another one of these guys, what is it, Morjon to 250 purple paper. What a blessing. Nice, man. They like after football games and stuff, like that's a spot everybody would go there after a football game, like in high school, like cheerleaders, football players, everybody goes there, grabs some food, and then, you know, everybody going places after that. But everybody stops there and gets food, and it's like packed, and they hated it, dude. Like the waitresses hated it. Think about like 50, 75 high school kids coming in at like, what time's a football game over? By the time it's probably like 11, 12, and you get all these freaking high school kids coming in. No one's leaving a tip. Okay, everybody's an asshole. Everybody's poor. You're in high school. You got like $10. You get like a freaking grilled cheese and a water. No one leaves a tip. Everything's trashed. They were so rude, but we always came back. Yeah. I mean, it's really not one of the best places, but Dominguez, like it's like the epitome of like the like a dirty kind of diner. Like, you know, it's cheap food. Like they got like Jello. You can order like a cup of Jello. Squints. You can order a cup of Jello. They got like peanut butter and jelly is like a sandwich that you can buy on the menu. It's weird. You can buy peanut butter and jelly. You can buy a cup of Jello. If you order like a cheeseburger, like the side is like Lay's, but it's not Lay's. It's probably like Flay's potato chips. It's definitely not Lay's. Something. I don't know if they still do that though. Like the high school kids do that there anymore, but I know we did like every year, like freshman up to senior year. That's what everybody did. Like there's nothing else. I mean, at 11 o'clock, like how many places are even open? 11 to 12 at night. How many places are even open? J-Rim got J-Rim with 2 boxes in a row. Like what's even open, you know? Especially in a small town like that. So like everybody goes there, super packed. Waitresses want to hate themselves. Super slow service. They probably got one, like, you know, crackhead guy on the grill. He just got out of prison. He's got a thing of, Copenhagen in his mouth. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, free refills. The waitress only has 3 teeth. Reeks of cigarette smoke. Like, this is, I'm not even making this stuff up. Reeks of cigarette smoke. She doesn't even ask you. Like, she comes up and she's like, what was her, like, line? The one lady. She used to say, who's going to tell me what they want first? Like, not like, hey guys, like, what can I get you guys? Or what can I get you to drink? She's like, who's going to tell me what they want first? All right, I'll go. Because there was always like what do you guys, you know what I mean? Like, you got a big, like, group of, like, I don't know, big group of people at one table. And it's like, who, what can I get you? And then it's always like, who's going to go first? She just comes straight up. She's like, who's going to tell me what they want first? I will. I'll take a cup of Jello, a water, and a Newport. All right, who's next? I'll take 2 cups of Jello, a Mountain Dew, grilled cheese. They did have fried pickles there. They were real good. Oh, that was not me. I never did that, bro. I never ever did that. So don't do that to me. Wow, it's like the same teams. De La Cruz refractor autograph for the Braves. 366 out of 499. There you go, Joe. What? Well, is that because of the, like, Corona shit, though? You can actually go in there and eat? Forrest Whitley to $2.99 for the Astros. Sparkle. So this is some crazy stuff that happened at McDonald's, right? So I work at McDonald's. Just a manager, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't no crew member. Manager. Put that on a resume, you know what I'm saying? And going to college, manager at McDonald's, living the high life. But I worked on one that was right on campus. So, it gets late at night. And all the college kids are just doing crazy stuff, okay? And it was like, I don't know, it was probably closing at midnight, and it was like 11:50, and this group of girls came in. I was like, fuck, right? Group of girls came in about 11:50. Now, I'm trying to think of the story here. Dunning, Atomic for the White Sox. I don't want to mesh it up with another story. No, this is the story. So the McDonald's was right on, like, what they, like, considered, like, frat row, okay? But it was, like, down the road a little bit, but there was the whole street other than McDonald's was off-campus student housing, Literally, there's nothing else on that street besides off-campus student housing. Okay, the police break up a party, couple houses down. It's 11:50. We close at midnight. Where does everybody go? I see the police coming, or I see the police breaking it up, and I'm like, nope. So I lock it up. We're closed. We're closing early tonight, guys. Sorry. But before I could do so, this group of girls came in. Before I locked the doors, because I was like, I ain't doing this. We were about to close at 10 minutes. No. And but this group of girls came in. There's probably like 5 or 6 of them. And they're like, we have nowhere else to go. It's like, okay, what do you want me to, like, I can't house you here. Like, this is McDonald's. It's like, all right, well, can we just, like, sit here for a little bit? Like, our friends, like, she was, like, crazy drunk. She's like, super drunk and real sick. I was like, all right, sit in this booth. I was like, I'm going to get in trouble for this, but sit in this booth and just, like, I'll if you guys want some food, we got 10 minutes, I'll get you some food. And, you know, I'll give you a little bit of time. So this is box 12, 11, 10. So that was J-Rim. This is J-Rim again. Nothing on the first one there. And I was like, you know, I have to, like, once we close, I don't get to, like, leave. I have to, like, close up the machines, clean machines, and, like, count the money and do all these other things. I was like, you guys can just chill here. No one's allowed in after we lock the doors and after we're closed, but just chill out here. If, you know, I'm only going to let you be here until we're closed, and then maybe a couple minutes afterwards, you know, because it does look like she needs, like, medical assistance. So I was like, all right, I gave them, like, more time. It was, like, 10 minutes past closing. I was like, all right, girls, you guys got to go. And after this girl, like, stumbles, you know, she's, like, stumbling and bumbling everywhere. And I didn't even realize that, like, all of these people from this, because I'm, like, cleaning stuff, counting money, doing everything I got to do. All of these kids from this party that the police broke up all migrated to the McDonald's patio, the front patio of McDonald's. But I realized this after I, like, watched these girls, like, this girl's, like, stumbling out. I'm like, you guys, so, but she stumbles out. No, that's not what happened. No, this is what happened. Before she gets kicked out, I see them all migrating. Before she gets kicked out, I see them all migrating to the patio. And I say, like, I open up the door. I'm like, we're closed. You guys got to go. Like, you guys, I don't know where you guys are going, but you got to get the hell out of here, sort of deal. You know what I mean? So all of them go. And then I tell them, I was like, you guys got to go too. Like, I don't know what you're trying to do or what's going on, but, like, I don't know. You guys can't stay here, so go. They leave. The girl just chunks all over the patio. All over the patio. Threw up everywhere. After I just let them sit and try to, like, sober up and, like, chill out for a couple minutes. Chunks all over the patio. And then they run. I was like, well, first of all, what am I going to do? Like, arrest her for throwing up? But they run. That was ultimately the story. You are terrible at telling stories. Well, this one, the problem is because I have so many stories at McDonald's of, like, kicking people out, and, like, I have so many stories about different crazy things, like kicking customers out and customers saying crazy stuff at McDonald's. It's just, like, they mesh together. But she threw up everywhere. Luckily, we had overnight maintenance people that stay there and, like, clean McDonald's while it's closed. I was like, I forget what the guy's name was. I think it was Irv. I was like, Irv, get a bucket. But it was sick. One time some lady fell. Okay. Yeah, well, the one time somebody, it was a crazy. So it's IUP is the college, right? And it's St. Patrick's Day. They call it IU Patties. Okay, so it was IU Patties. Whenever it's IU Patties, they bring in like a security guard, yellage to 150, blue paper. They bring in a security guard, which is usually some fat guy that just like sits in the corner and talks to people. Like he doesn't do anything. It's like a waste of money. He's just like, they hire a security guard, and it's like crazy. Somebody threw up in a bag, left it on the table. I wasn't there, but somebody threw up in a bag, left it on the table. It must have sat there for a little bit. Somebody goes to pick up the bag to throw it away. Bag rips open, and you can only imagine. Some lady fell one time, right? So she's coming in, and there was always like this problem with this like rug, like it didn't want to stay down or whatever, and it was icy, right? But we do everything you're supposed to do, but it's still icy. I mean, what are you gonna do? You know, it's fucking ice outside. But she falls, okay? And I'm the manager at the time. All right, we got an orange coming up, orange something. AJ Puck to 25, rookie, Oakland. She falls. She falls down, okay? And like, I'm taking orders on the front counter at the time. Like, just, that's not normally what a manager does, but I was just J Rim, Dominguez Chrome, you know, just doing whatever. So I'm taking the orders, and this lady comes in, and she comes in hot too. She's not, you know, she's just not strolling. She's coming in, she's skipping or whatever, you know, she's coming in hot. And she falls coming in. She steps 1 foot in, that rug isn't doing its job, I don't know, and she falls. And then it's like this huge fucking ordeal. She's fucking falling. She got fucking broken legs. You know, this other guy's screaming like, you know, she just fell. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing here? I'm like, it's icy. And it's like the guy was like super mean to me. And I was like, dude, like literally, I just work, like I get paid like I would get paid like $9.50. Like, you know what I mean? Like I get paid $9.50. Like, this is way above my pay grade. This lady's falling. She needs a wheelchair. Like, all the, you know what I mean? And he's like, oh, the least you can do is give her free food. And I'm like, well, thank you, dipshit. Like, of course I'm going to fucking give her free food. Nick Allen to 150, blue shimmer for Oakland. I was like, yeah. And then that was it. She was like, totally fine. She was totally fine. People fucking blew it up. She orders her food. It was like, I don't even know, salad, whatever. Free, give it for free. I was like, hey, sorry, you know, like, I don't know what like, I'm going to give you your food for free because you fell. I don't know if this is the right thing to do. But that was like it. And then I got in trouble for giving her free food. They were like, why? Because they were like, I heard some lady fell. I was like, yeah, it's that stupid rug you guys are always messing with. They're like, okay, well, like, what happened? I told them, and then like, you gave her free food. And I was like, she fell and she acted like she needed a wheelchair. I used to give people free food all the time, though. Like I've never like I've never like messed with anybody's food there or did anything crazy like that, but I've definitely given people free food a lot. McConnell for the Royals, Atomic. Yeah, like anybody I knew was like, If it was like late at night and I knew you, it was like, it was for free. All right, Brandon, you're back up. Yeah, like if you came in and I was the only manager there, and it was, it was at nighttime, fall free. And it was like crazy though. Like it was crazy. Like the people that work there is crazy. Like even like the store manager, right? So there's the owner, then there's the regional manager, owner, regional manager, then there was the store manager, and then it was like all the others. There was like 12 managers, and you run shifts and stuff, stuff. But the store manager, she worked there for like, it was her, another manager, and like another manager that all worked McDonald's together for like 35 years. It was crazy. Like, it was like, how stupid are you to do that? But she was a store manager, but they were crazy. Like, they worked together for like 30 years or whatever, and like they just did like whatever they wanted all the time. Like, they were crazy. Like, the one time they were like, how long is this going on? 122. These are long, man. These are a grind. We're gonna get stuff going as soon as we're done with this. They were like, they would always like, they were like older, I want to say like 50s, I want to say like 50s, and they would like 100% sexually harass me, like 100% sexually harass me. They were like, the one time they were like, the manager's office there is like, super small. It's one chair, and then I'm talking, it was probably, you probably had about 10 square foot of room to like walk around, aside from like the like the desk area and the cabinets, but it was about 10 square foot to like walk around in, and it was like super small. And like I'd be doing something in there, like counting money or something, and then they would come in there and they would be like doing crazy stuff. They would like hump each other. They'd be like, yeah. It's like, Brian, take a look at this. I'm like, what? I get paid $9.50 to do this? It's like two 50-year-old women humping each other in an office, telling me to look at it. I was like, you have kids that are older than me. It was crazy. Royce Lewis Atomic Twins. And like everybody that like was a manager there, like if you're a manager there and you're like I have like, I think my mom's cousin, which we call her an aunt. It's not really an aunt, but, and she was a really nice lady, but she worked at McDonald's, or she was a manager at McDonald's, like a full like adult manager at McDonald's, like main job. That's where only place you're working. So I have family that is in that position, but if you are where like you're full, Padres Sparkle autograph number 19 out of 299 Patino. It's got a nice auto. What about your? She was only there for like a day. I never even talked to her. I'm so glad. What was I saying? Oh, but like if you're like 40 years old and like you're a manager at McDonald's, like I'm sorry, but like something went wrong in your life, Brandon. Something went wrong in your life. You know what I mean? Like there's this one guy who's super fat guy, okay? And his last name was Bates, and they called him the masturbator, okay? Like this is the shit that they come up with. His last name was Bates, and they called him Master Bates, like masturbator. And he was like crazy on drugs. Unbelievable amount of drugs. All the time. Crazy fat. Worked at McDonald's since he was 16 and he was like 40 something. Hill Jr. Refractor to $4.99, Arizona. Yeah. It, like, I'm just saying, like, it was fun, don't get me wrong, because, like, basically do anything that you want to do with, like, no stop to $4.99. Like, nothing was ever, no, you weren't getting in trouble, like, actually getting in trouble. Somebody might tell you you're doing something wrong or something, but it's like, okay, well, I just saw you freaking house a Big Mac down in the freezer, so, like, I'm not getting in trouble for this. But, yeah, like, it was, yeah. My wife always says, she's like, I wish I can go back and work at McDonald's. I was like, no. God, no. It's like, it's so easy, and we did whatever we wanted. I was like, yeah, but we also worked with people that had mustaches. People used to throw up in bags. Somebody pooped in the urinal one time. Somebody overdosed in the bathroom one time. What else? Constantly kicking people out for freaking putting pop in a water cup. The one time somebody threw their water back into the freaking drive-thru as like a prank, you know? Why would you want to do that? I think it back whenever, it's not like that now. I think they start people out at like $9 now, but like PA minimum wage is $7.25. Whenever I started, it was $7.25. After taxes, that's like $6. $6 an hour. And whenever you first start, you're on the grill. A hot ass grill, your hands get burnt because like it's like a clamshell grill, so it comes down and you gotta like squeegee out the grease, right? You gotta clean out the grease. So whenever you're trying to squeegee it in, whenever it's at that that back part of the clam, you know what I mean? And your knuckles graze the top part, and it just burned the skin right off your knuckles for freaking $6 an hour after tax. It literally terrible. $4.25. $4.25. Wow, that's even worse. Okay, we're moving on to the last one here. We got Dan with a box 12. Dan, here we go, man. There was some lady there that worked in the morning. She looked like a troll, and I don't think she ever talked. Like, I never heard her speak. It was really weird. But she looked like a troll. No drug screenings whatsoever. No, dude. No drug screenings whatsoever. Like, the hiring manager, the lady that hired everybody, was crazy on drugs. And her hiring was, like, when can you start? Like, you put in an application, okay, you're hired. When can you start? And that's when you get people with mustaches, people that come for like an hour on the first day, and all of a sudden they're like gone. And you're like, where did Stephanie go? I don't know. She like never comes back. Irv, this guy Irv, dude, he was really cool. Like, he worked overnights, like paid probably like $9 an hour. Worked overnight maintenance, cleaned McDonald's. He was super cool though. But yeah, he got this shit into the stick on a lot of stuff. Yeah. Herb, I think somebody pooped in the urinal again. Damn it. Yeah, it's been in there since like 6 o'clock. I just didn't want to clean it. Or I don't know why people did it, but not the pooping in the urinal so much, but it was more they would just poop in like the corner of the stall, like not even in the toilet. They would just like poop in the corner, like, oh, I don't want to sit on this. This is like a McDonald's toilet. I don't want to sit on it. Just poop in the corner. Just big old pile of poop. I was like, whoa, okay. Well, somebody's going to have to clean that up. That's getting paid $6 an hour to clean up a pile of poop from some rando in a corner stall. Atomic Gilbert for the Mariners. Yeah. But the one time it was pretty cool though. You go outside, so like as a manager, you gotta like before your shift starts, you got like a just checklist, right? You gotta go through this whole checklist, make sure everything's stocked up, X, Y, Z, blah 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 blah. And then you got to go outside, make sure everything's cleaned up outside, everything else. And like I said, we were like right there where like everybody's at, like partying and stuff. And right next door to all that stuff, Chris Paddock for the Padres. Orange, 15 out of 25. Padres with another hit. Jack. And like literally like on either side, left, on the left side, the right side, the front, behind, it was all like off-campus student housing. And like you go outside, I'm checking stuff out, somebody's like, hey, I'm just like doing my shit. He's like, hey, McDonald's guy. I'm like, fuck, like what are they gonna do now? He's like, hey, and he whips me a beer, like I don't know how far it was, but it was over a fence, and I saw it coming in enough time, caught it, pounded it, and like the whole party goes crazy. This was at 4 o'clock in the day, and like in the afternoon. Joe Adele. It was like a huge, like several hundred people party. I was like, damn. Like if I quit McDonald's right now and go to this party, everybody loves me right now. Be the man of the party. Will Wilson, gold paper, 44 out of 50 for the Angels. Yeah, it would have been sick. It would have been sick. You go in there, you know, go in there with the McDonald's uniform, everybody's just clapping you up, you know. All the girls, anything you want. Hey man, I got this. Look at the McDonald's guy. He's over here pounding beers. It would have been crazy. Sky blue paper. All right, last little bit here. Yeah, well, like now it's like, okay. At the time, it was like, all right, I already drank this beer. I got to go into work. Probably shouldn't have done that. But yeah, like, it wouldn't have mattered now. I'm trying to think. Like, there's so many things. There's so many even better stories than I'm telling you right now. I gotta sit down and think of these and like write down, or like, you know, take notes. Like, talk to my wife. Like, what is some crazy stuff that happened at McDonald's, and then I'll tell you. I gotta plan it out in my head, because there is some honestly crazy stuff that happens at McDonald's. A McDonald's on a college campus. And that'll do her. Yeah. Somebody I think took the cookie, the cookie display one time, like it's sitting on the table. Okay, and it's just sitting there and it's got the cookies in it. It was gone. Somebody took it. Took the whole fucking cookie thing. Instead of like stealing some cookies, whole display gone. No, the food, the McDonald's that I worked at, the guy who owned it owned like 4, and he was like he won all kinds of like awards for like cleanliness and like food like quickness and like all kinds of things. Like he ran like really top notch McDonald's, and that's setting the standard pretty low. Well, this break here, it doesn't matter. It's going to take me, these hobbies, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I might switch it up, actually. I might add another jumbo on the website. I might switch it up on the hobbies and do maybe half cases. I don't know. I'm down to do Bowman. I love Bowman. But the hobbies they are a grind. You can get some really nice stuff out of them. But, I mean, it's just, whenever you're trying to, it's not just selling cards and doing breaks, but there's also like an entertainment factor to it. And, sometimes these longer breaks kind of, you lose people. No Dominguez, auto, color, anything in 9 cases, 4 hobbies and 5 jumbos. Yeah, I'm going to post up another jumbo. All right, here are the autographs. Paddock to 25 orange. All of the Dominguez stuff is already tagged up from doing Yankees by the box, so that's already bagged up there, so it won't be shown in the recap. No, I'm gonna have like try to like, I hate that piece of plastic in there. Try to have like a conversation with my wife and be like, we need to remember all the crazy stuff that happened, so I can talk about it on the stream. Especially right now, there's like no sports going on, right? All right, which one did I show already? All right, I already showed those. That was the big hit of the break right there. Yeah, she's because she worked there too, so she'll. All right, there she was, 2020 Bowman Hobby Baseball, full case number 4.